If you were a console player in 2004, then Call of Duty Finest Hour was probably your introduction to the Call of Duty series. I've always said that Call of Duty took the Omaha Beach scene from Medal of Honor Frontline and made an entire gameplay style out of it, where the single player is mostly focused on big set pieces with some smaller missions in between to fill the void. I would say it was an attempt to give the player an idea of the size and scope of World War II. The story likewise doesn't focus on a single Allied soldier, but unfolds through the eyes of multiple soldiers through various campaigns, starting in Stalingrad and ending as an American squad trying to take a bridge too far, with a number of turret and tank scenes thrown in between. The game is very scripted, everything feels pre-planned out in meticulous detail, but the enemy AI definitely changes their tactics a lot, making each playthrough feel a little different. The AI isn't perfect, but they do a good job at harassing the player. The game overall doesn't feel as forced in its scripting as later Call of Duty games would. There is more openness to its feel. The game, while heavily scripted, creates a very intense feeling within its gameplay. The graphics are nicely detailed for a 2004 PS2 game, but the frame rate suffers from constant dips. It's nothing game-breaking though. The overall physics feel floaty, even in the aiming controls, which will take some getting used to. The music is epic, symphonic, and fitting for a World War II game, but some of the gun sounds sound like little pea shooters. The game's difficulty can also be quite steep at times, thanks to the infrequent checkpoints, meaning dying can lead to replaying large portions of the levels. When the game was online on the official GameSpy hosted servers, I'm not sure if the fans have brought this game back up yet. I'm pretty sure they will soon if they haven't already, but I'm talking about the old days when the GameSpy servers were still up. The game did make for some fun deathmatch action for teams or by yourself. That was until the usual Codebreaker 9 users came in to ruin it for everyone else. Like Mr. Pickle. The bottom line. While it's a completely different game from the original Call of Duty on the PC, Finest Hour is still my favorite Call of Duty single player. Its set pieces are by far more memorable than any Call of Duty I've played since, and the scope of this story really does give you an awe-inspiring and quite humbling idea of just how massive a conflict World War II really was. Intense firefights in well-scripted levels, a story that lets you experience the horrors of war through the eyes of soldiers from all three major members of the Allies, and sometimes steep difficulty leading to a game that is memorable and incredibly satisfying when you finally beat it.